Well, there we are. Here we are again.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, everybody. How you doing today? Well, it's actually night here, right?
Almost evening
Yeah.
time, yeah.
Yeah, it is almost 6:30 here. It's 1:30 back, I guess, in Canada and some parts of the States.
Yes.
Yes. So, hey, guys, who's that? You'll have to say your name. In order for us to see you, you have to accept Melon in your Facebook on your personal page in order for us to see you. So last night's investigation.
Yep, it was a good one.
You want to talk about that for a minute?
Yeah, so we went
Sure.
down to just outside of Southampton. We went to a lovely place, which I think I've got the name right because it's a long-winded name, but it's
Yeah.
like the Royal Victorian Country Park Chapel, if I remember correctly.
Now, see, you said Victorian. You told me
Victoria.
no, but you just said Victorian.
I said Victoria.
Okay.
Okay. No N. But we went
Okay.
there and it was split into two. So we had like the chapel on one side, which is the last remaining structure from the war. The hospital apparently was massive. It was the entire field, I think they said yesterday.
Yeah.
So the chapel
Yeah.
was anything left, which in itself is interesting. And then the other side, we went down an adjacent path and we got taken to a war memorial and grave site, which was very interesting to say the least. There's hundreds and hundreds of graves.
It's Emma's, Rosie's mom.
mum.
Yes.
Hello, Emma.
Hello.
So we had that to look forward to. So we did pretty good experiments there. I think we caught some cool evidence. We did have a really good spirit box session with Nando's name coming out
And yours.
and my name coming out.
Yeah. So what I did was, like what I always do is, when I'm on an investigation, I like to introduce myself. But because other people were there, I was introducing everybody else. And I said, "Here's Lex," and it said, "Hi, Lex."
Yeah.
And then right after that, I said, "Nando," and then it said Nando. It was crazy.
It was weird how it said it 'cause it was like Nando.
Yeah.
Like, straight away.
Yeah.
So it was very good.
Yeah. So we captured. It seemed like we caught a lot on the SB7 on that side.
Mm-hmm.
But what we found interesting was on the other side.
On the which one, on the door side or the cemetery side?
No, the door side
door
when we were
side.
doing the spirit balls.
Yeah.
And we had two spirit balls set up, and we had one set up. I wouldn't say it was high,
I'd
but
say waist high.
Waist high, and then we had one on the ground. And for some odd reason, it liked the one on the ground because it kept on lighting up.
And especially when you were stood between them and you're like, now I want you to do this one. And it would still just do this one.
Yeah.
It was quite fun.
Yeah, it was good. And it was big. It was a big place. And I can't imagine what the sides would look like because that structure itself was huge.
For a chapel, it was incredibly big.
Unfortunately, we couldn't get in. So we did everything outside. But all in all, I think we got some pretty good evidence outside.
I think definitely around the chapel we got something.
Yeah. I can't recall some of the other questions I was asking. But we asked a lot of questions and we seem to be getting a lot of good responses. The day before when we were at the Murley house, when we were downstairs in the basement, yes, we were getting some responses, but we were getting a lot of maybes.
Yeah. Whereas we didn't get.
Yeah.
I think I had maybe one maybe yesterday.
Yeah. And it was funny because we were going through the footage. We were going through the footage of the Murley a little bit today, and I was going to try to cut out a clip to show you guys. I guess I could show them a little bit. I just have to hook up the external hard drive. I guess I could show them a little bit. Maybe what we'll do tomorrow, we'll show you a little bit of the last couple of days. What do you think?
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Wow, I'm always coming up with these. Why aren't you?
I'm the one sending you these.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. So, no, but so that's what we'll do tomorrow. We'll show you a couple of clips from the last couple of days tonight. So before I get into tonight's investigation, right after we left the hospital or the chapel, we went to a graveyard. Now, most of you know that watch me. I'm not a big fan of graveyards. I just find if I were to die, why would I want to hang out in a graveyard?
Yeah.
Right? I'd rather go to a place that I know and love. So But then you get the flip side of that question, and why do people stay in hospitals?
Which is true.
So it's always it's something that's been asked to me before. But anyways, so we went over to the graveyard, and this graveyard was, how would you put it?
Big for a start, but emotional, random, and still were very well looked after to a degree.
Yeah, because there was a lot of different people buried there. A lot of people from different countries. I think United Kingdom was 558.
558 was in UK.
Canadians were 42,
Mm-hmm.
and there were some Germans.
So 68 from Germany.
There Switzerland or New Zealand? I think it was New Zealand.
Maybe New Zealand.
Yeah. So, anyways, there were a lot of different types of people buried there, and I'm guessing from the war. Um, Now, did a lot of those headstones have names on them,
Yes.
like the ones with the lines? Because I never really got close
The
to them.
ones that on the war side by the memorial, all the ones in front and all the ones to the right, they all had the names still on there because it looked like the stones were being cleaned. They were still marble white, so they looked after. But they didn't just have the names, but they had the regiment and the symbols of their regiments on the stones.
Yeah.
And there was only one that I just saw that didn't have it. It was a lady called Violet who was buried right in the middle of them all.
Okay.
So I'm going to find out who she is, hopefully. But yeah, they had names, birthdays, the year, and they had the regiments and stuff on there, which is really cool.
Because there was this big, huge, I guess, monument that we decided that we were going to do a spirit box at, and we asked a bunch of questions, and we got some answers. At one point, I said about myself being in the army, and I said infantry. I was in infantry, and then it sounded like it was infantry back.
Yeah.
And of course, there were some laughing moments at that as well, at the chapel and at the graveyard. You know, if people know me, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say that I don't know why this happens. Do you want me to? Should I say it?
Your funeral.
Yeah. So some people that have interviewed me in the past, and it's come up a few times. Should I say this? I don't know if I should say this.
Every now and then, Brian's flies are down in video filming, and it was pointed out by Sarah and Rosie last night.
So we were in the middle of doing over by the chapel. They started laughing for some reason, and I go, "What are you guys laughing about?" And they said, "Your fly's down." I go, "And you're laughing about that? Like, why don't you just tell me?" Anyways, it was funny. It was a funny moment, but no, it was a great time last night, and the weather was nice. The weather held up.
It wasn't as cold as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, so it was really good, but we had a good time. But unfortunately, it was dark. It was very, very dark. So for people that are going to watch the videos, it's going to be difficult to see how big it really is because it was very dark there last night. And when you got close to it, even if your light is bright, if you got close to it, you don't get to see the full structure.
I think I tried to film the whole thing from the front, and you go up, you get the first window, and then black. My light was on 99% beam, so I couldn't see nothing above it.
But all in all, it was good. It was a lot of fun. We had great time with Nando, Sarah, Rosie, and Joe.
Yep.
The little one, as she's called in the group. So, but no, we had a great time last night, and it was good because the drive wasn't as bad. Oh, by the way, my driving is getting better. Just a tiny bit. It's getting a little bit better.
But I'm not dead yet, so it's been good.
Oh, come on.
It's been good. It's been long distance as well, so you're getting a lot of practice in to get used to it. So
yeah. It's the unfortunately, it's the roundabouts that are killing me. So paranormal consultant, and that is in the room. Damn, wardrobe needs fire. Yeah, definitely.
The trip's going well, Matt. As you can imagine, because I'm here and I make it worthwhile.
Really?
Okay. No, it's going very well. The locations we've had so far have been really, really sweet. Very good to kick off with. I'm looking forward to obviously tonight's one, which we'll get onto.
Yeah, we're going to talk about tonight's investigation. So go ahead.
So tonight we're going. This one's a really cool one actually. We're going to. I think it's in Havant, just outside of Southampton, or Portsmouth. Sorry, and it's called the 40s Tea Room, and I believe it's a little English tea shop and bakery, maybe bakery, but a little tea cake shop with 2 big rooms in it. Still in service for today. The owner's letting us in tonight to have a wander around and see what we find. But this is also going to be a first for the guys from Portal. They said they haven't been there before, so they're taking us, so they're going to see it fresh, and we're going to see it fresh. So I'm very much looking forward to that. We're deliberately not looking up any of the sites, because we're going. Obviously, the guys are taking us there, telling us what we need to know at the beginning, but we also don't want to be influenced during the investigation to find anything. So we're not reading into it. So all we know is a tea and cake room.
Yes. So when people are going to watch the Paraflix videos when they go up, I'm not going to really talk about much about the history unless I put something in like a voiceover. But what I'm doing at the beginning of the videos, the people that do know the location, or like Sarah and Rosie or somebody, I'm interviewing them and they're talking about the location. Because really, one of the reasons why I came here as well is because I wanted to get everybody in the videos and get everybody in the videos when they go up on Paraflix. So it's going to get everybody noticed. Yes. And that's why I did that. So, and Sarah and Rosie and Joe did amazing last night with their interviews at the beginning. So
like Joe didn't want to be on camera, and then I was just telling me about the graveyard, and I was just like, film it.
So everything's going really, really good. Hired.
Yeah.
And we're only 2 investigations in.
Yeah, the fatigue is. I woke up after 3 o'clock today.
Yeah, the fatigue is starting to settle in a little bit, but we will get a little bit of a break, I think, on Saturday. I think I might be going up to the Unexplained in Bosworth. I'm not totally sure yet, and if I do, I will be filming it. I've been given permission to film. Before I wasn't, but now I am. Karen messaged me and she said, if you're coming up, I want you to film, which is probably what I'm going to do if I go. So that's great. But tonight's investigation, we're going to get going in a few minutes, literally 5 minutes. We're going to be leaving. And yeah, so we'll be back tomorrow, and we will show some clips, not long clips. I won't put them in clips. I'll just show the video. The raw footage that we have. Yeah. And we'll show that tomorrow. So we'll come on a little bit earlier so we're able to do that.
Yep.
Okay. Because tomorrow night's investigation is going to be a good one. But then right after that, we're going back to Lex's place because we're going to be going to Nottingham on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So, and that's a 2.5 hour drive from where we're going to be. So tonight's investigation is only about an hour because we're at my sister's place. So other than that, that's about it. I think we'll be back tomorrow to show you some clips. Maybe we'll show them some clips from tonight too, if it goes well.
We'll have to see what we get first.
Yeah. So other than that, Matt, thank you very much for coming in the room. We appreciate that. And everybody else, I'm sorry we can't see everybody's names. Oh, there's Sarah. Sarah's who we're meeting tonight. And other than that, thanks, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. And by the way, I think we have decided that we're going to do this every day and give you some information and what's going on and what's coming up. And
as tough as it is to wake up to do it, because I was like dead to the world this morning.
Yeah. So batteries are charged and ready to go, and we're ready to go. So we'll definitely see everybody tomorrow. And if you guys can share this out, that'd be great. And also, we didn't say yesterday, but if you can go over to our YouTube channel and give a subscribe, that would be wonderful. It's under Through the Lens with Brian and Lex.
And keep up to date with the tour.
Man, you guys have some stuff going on. So who is that just said that? If you can say your name. It's hey buddy, how's it going? Get Hunt to Kentucky. Yes. So yeah, we got a lot going on, but we'll see everybody tomorrow. And thank you for tuning in tonight or today, I guess. Tonight us, today them. Yeah. So let me just get over here. And but again, everybody, thank you. And if you can share this out, that'd be great. If you can tune in tomorrow, that'd be great, because again, we're going to show some videos. And until then, guys, we'll see you tomorrow.
Take care.